So welcome to another private practice diaries. So today is actually beginning of July. So today I'm going to a meeting with elderly home, just to kind of explore, how I could be a service to them, and just kind of be introduced to the facility to see if we would be working together. So I'll be going to do that now, and then I may go for some coffee after. Thinking that might be the plan. So coffee shop is not too far from where I think they're located, so I may go there afterwards. So probably won't be able to film in the meeting and all of that, but I'll kind of course give you context, based on what I'm doing, how I approach it, and that kind of thing, as we talk about all things private practice and the ways that you can offer your services outside of public healthcare. Today is the next day. So I had the meeting yesterday, which went pretty well. It was sort of an informal one, just so I could see the vibe of the place and all of that, and we're gonna arrange for things later on, but I'm not gonna talk about it yet because we're still kind of arranging things, right? So of course I'll give you an update on that as things progress. So today is the 2nd of July, and I'm doing another wellness workshop, but this time it's virtual. So it's the same topic that I did in the last private practice diaries, the menopause related workshop, menopause and wellness related workshop. So it's another company, and this time, as I said, we're doing it virtually. So I'm at home, and this is one of the easier parts of more convenient parts of it, that of course sometimes I go and do things in person, which I like. I think I tend to like just a little bit more because you can kind of feel the audience, but also sometimes they do things online as well, which is convenient, especially during the workday, if it may be a little difficult to kind of arrange things and to have everybody in one room and all of that. So it's another option. So just in about 20 minutes, I'm going to start with the workshop. So magnificent outcome to that. So that's what I'm doing now. So what I'm going to do is, I have my iPad that I have my notes. I have my iPad where I'm going to refer to notes where I need it. At some points I have notes that I would like to look at. I'm going to kind of log on earlier so that I could see the layout. They're using Microsoft Teams. Usually when I do my own workshops and stuff, I use Zoom. So I'm familiar with Zoom, but because they're using Microsoft Teams, I want to log on a little early so that I can make sure I understand and see. Even though I've used it before, but I don't use it regularly. So yes, that is what we're gonna do now. So that's all I have to say for now. This is just an update. I didn't get to go for coffee yesterday because I ended up parking in a place. I ended up parking not close to the coffee shop, and so when I finished, I just left. I had a plan in my head to park close to the coffee shop, walk to where I had to go, and then when I'm walking back, get the coffee. But then I ended up not parking in the place that I wanted to park because, so I ended up, the coffee thing didn't work out. So that's why you didn't see me go for the coffee. But anyway, getting ready for this now. I'll see if I'll try to film a little B-roll of it while I'm doing it. So hopefully there's not too much going on that I could remember to do it. So here we are. This is my little setup. So I have my iPad next to me so that I could read my notes, and then I'm logging on to the Teams now just to make sure I'm on early. I have my water bottle because my mouth gets dry. I have my water bottle close by so that I could remember to have it in my eye shot so I could drink it when I need it. So we just finished maybe about 5 minutes ago, maybe 10. I came off the call. It went well. They had some nice questions. People interacted. It was good. So we finished 1 hour and we're done. We just went over by like a little bit. I feel like it's a little rushed with an hour. I think in like an hour and a half, maybe a little more comfortable, but we'll see. I feel like an hour feels a little rushed, but at least I felt a little like the time was running out this time. Maybe I was talking too much. I don't know what it is. But I guess in the middle we were like I was responding to people's comments, and there were a few questions in the middle too. So that probably took up some time. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do now. I want to do like a little video series on Instagram for like 4 days. So I'm thinking, as I already have on this, should I film it now? Maybe eat some, relax a little bit, and then like keep on this top so that I can film it now. I have on this top and tights, by the way. Maybe keep on this top and then relax a little bit, eat, and then film it. So that because I put on a little makeup, and just film that video so that I can have like that ready to go for a few days. I think I will do that rather than taking off the top and take advantage of the time I have to film it. So let me see my to-do list. So this was, so I just shared a reel. So this is a few things tomorrow. I am recording for a podcast. I may take this out depending on whether or not the podcast comes up before I upload this video. This video will probably go up next month, not this month. So I don't know, it may come out before, but if I do, I'll film tomorrow. If it comes up before, I'll just link it down below. But tomorrow morning I'm filming for that podcast. Okay, good. It's not filming, it's like recording. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna decompress a little bit, and then by the time I decompress, it'll be lunchtime. I'll have something to eat, and then I will continue with the afternoon's activities. So today is Sunday, July the 5th. I think the last time I checked in was the day I had the virtual workshop. So we're a few days after that. That was Thursday, and today's Sunday. So today is, as I said, Sunday, and today is the first Sunday in the month. So the first Sunday in the month is always my community call in the Energy Club, which is my wellness membership for working women. And so this call we have as part of the membership is to come together virtually. It is a virtual call at the beginning of the month to kind of have a reset, to check in as a group, see what has been working, what hasn't been working, and then setting ourselves up for the upcoming month with our wellness. And the members are able to get live coaching, so whatever challenges or questions or whatever you have coming out of the last month or going into the upcoming month, you're able to ask questions, get coached on any challenges that you may have, and then we move into the new month ready to get things started. So based on the feedback and all of the things that I've been getting by the members who I have actively now, because one of the things I do is when people are renewing their membership, so I have it for 3 months and then for a year. So once you're renewing your membership, one of the things I do is to have a short chat, and that way I can kind of always be updated as to what's happening with the members, what their experience is like in the membership, and then what are the things that they are excited to see more of, what are the things they would like to include, just basically their feedback on the experience. And so I take that feedback and I incorporate things so that they can get the best results possible. And so for the starting this month, I'll be incorporating some really exciting things so that the experience is that much better. So there'll be quite a few things we added in terms of regular in-person connection stuff, because this is largely virtual, And so I've gotten the feedback that they want more in-person experiences, and so that is one of the things that I'm going to include. And some more things as we move forward with the membership. So apart from the coaching and the resetting that we'll do today, we're going to talk a little more about what to expect in the upcoming months as I make those changes and as we incorporate those changes into the membership. So I'm very excited for that. And I see the vision for this and it being something really special and continuing to be something very special for working women as they navigate their wellness while they work. So that's it. So it's 3:27. It usually starts at 4. So if you're able to make it live, which is the best thing, that's great. But also it's recorded, so if you can't make it live, I just send it to you the next day and you can listen to it on your way to work or whatever the case is. So you can do your own reset as well. So that's some of the flexibility that we have with the features of the program or the membership. So I'm just getting ready, just pulling up Zoom and making sure the presentation is all ready to go. Yeah, so this is one of the things that, because I've coached women one-on-one for health and wellness, one-on-one, in other group programs, and of course in workshops and that kind of thing, and virtual programs. But this is something that I think I want to continue with and build even more, because I see the potential of it. And I think this kind of setup is really helpful, especially for the kind of woman that I am helping, the person who is very busy, who has a lot going on. They have this container where they can, take things, and they have so many different features that they can take advantage of depending on what they like, what gives them the best results as well. So maybe after I finish up the call, I'll kind of give you a little more insight as the different features or more of the different things that I'll be incorporating in the coming months. So yeah, so this is one of the ways that I have used my medical background, combined it with the coaching, training and certification that I got to create this space. It's very heavily health related. We talk about sleep and eating and exercise and stuff all the time as well. And then my coaching is a big benefit, because I know how to take people from not knowing what to do, kind of confused, overwhelmed, into having a step-by-step way that they can implement things into their life, even if it's busy. And so when I talk about being thinking out of the box and being really creative in the ways that you can use a medical degree and or supplement it with other things, this is one of the ways that I would have done that starting 5 years ago. And I didn't start off with the membership. Of course, this membership started in May of 2025, so just over a year ago, which is pretty recent compared to the amount of time that I'm doing coaching. But that's how it just evolved. And I think it includes all the aspects of things that I would have done before. It includes some one-on-one coaching. It includes the group aspect. I'm incorporating in-person events. I love that. Retreats and having fun while we engaging in our wellness and that kind of thing. So I think that's why I want to continue with it. It's just everything packaged in one. That's it's really accessible and something that anyone can join and be able to benefit from as well. So I talked a lot. So I'm gonna just get ready. Here now, just get everything up so that I'm ready. And I always have to make sure that I'm recording as well. Just about half an hour again. So what I do is I send reminders an hour before, 15 minutes before, right when we're starting, so that because sometimes people do forget. Sometimes they can't forget, even if you send emails and stuff reminding. So it usually helps in terms of making sure that as many people attend live as possible. So July. Yeah, this, I think one of the things that I like about you know, being able to use my degree and being creative is that, okay, I see somebody tells me, okay, this is the issue that they have, this is the challenge, this is what they're trying to do. And with this kind of, this way of working, it kind of helps me to, be more creative, because I could think of ways in which I could help this person get a result, and also make it enjoyable as well, because that's the whole point of what I do as well, helping people get what they want, and also making it an enjoyable experience, because I know health, wellness, all of the things, it could be a little stressful in addition to kind of doing all your work and job and all of the things. And so I think making it interactive and engaging and fun experience as well makes it overall more pleasurable experience for people, so, and for working women in particular. And so yeah, it just kind of brings out my creativity. I love to organize things, and so this is perfect for me in terms of helping me to organize things and structure things in a way that works well, and people can get the most out of it. While we being fun, we also want results, and we also want structure as well. So yeah. See the tens as well. So Joanne is saying 8, which is good. So we have 8 and 8.5. I love to see that. So that means things have definitely been going well. Both with the things that you're celebrating, and then with your energy levels as well. And let me know if the things that you've been doing, you think they're contributing to that number that you have today. All right, so the whole, why I named it the Energy Club is so that, all of the things that we do, contribute to our energy levels, both physically and mentally as well. So I'm happy to see that we see in results and feeling good too. And, we like to connect to the breath to relax as much as we can too. And you're going to start by taking a deep breath in. So I actually had something this morning. I recorded, this will probably go up after that podcast comes out, but I recorded I was a guest on a podcast. What really going on? Anyway, I was a guest on a podcast this morning, and this was just a recording. It didn't come out as yet. It's supposed to be out between this week and next week, later this week and next week. So I forgot to record that, but just know that it did happen, and I'll probably put it out and put the link for it down below, because by the time I put out this video, it will probably be out. So I did a guest on a podcast, and it was fun. It didn't last long. I talked about my journey, the things I do. It was a really nice conversation. And now we are going, I'm going on a walk. I'm just waiting around the savannah. With the Energy Club, one of the things, we do walks, we've done walks and stuff before, but not regularly and not scheduled. So we've done it as part of our in-person meetups. But one of the new things that I'm incorporating as part of a regular activity is weekly walks. And so today is the first one that we're doing. And of course, people are free to come based on their schedule. I'm gonna try my best as the leader of the group to make it to come every time. And of course, this is part of my own workout routine as well. So I'm gonna try to make it every time, so that even if one other person comes, 2, 3, whatever, based on everybody's schedule, they know they at least come here and meet someone who will be walking and or running with, you know, with them. So this is the first day. We're supposed to start shortly, so I'm just waiting for, you know, at least for someone else to come, and we will get started. So this is actually the first time I'm starting back into my exercise routine for a little while. It's been a couple of weeks because, you know, some life changes and all of the things happening, and so you know, my routine kind of got thrown off a little bit. So I'm kind of now getting, and I'm using this as an opportunity to kind of get back into things. You know, I like to switch it up with my workout. So walks will be part of it, and then also I'm kind of exploring still what other things I'm gonna implement with this. But in the meantime, I'm not waiting to have things all in line. I'm starting with what I have and what I could do right now. So we're starting with the walks. So yeah, I think that's it for now in terms of updates. I really need to like remember to record things, because this is just so, the private practice diaries is just to kind of give you an idea of all of the things I do that contribute you know, to the everything that I'm doing. And I just forgot. Sometimes you're just preoccupied with actually doing the activity that you're doing and kind of preparing for that this is an extra thought, and of course it will come with practice as well. So yeah, I'll probably film a little bit as we walk, you know, so look out for that. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I don't think there's anything else to say right now. Yeah. So I am going to film YouTube videos, the 2 YouTube videos for this month. So I'm not gonna do it, film the both of them both at the same time. So that means all I have to do, actually I'm gonna post one today because I was actually supposed to post the first one for this month yesterday about midday, but I said it doesn't matter. I'll film the 2 of them today and then post the first one today, probably this evening when I film it and edit it and all of that. So what I do is usually film them all at the same time, or at least within a day of each other, so that I'm not like coming up with an idea, then filming, then posting. For the month I upload 2 videos and I come up with the ideas, film them back to back, and so it's just to edit and upload when I decide when they're going to be uploaded. So I'm gonna film 2 today, making some coffee so that I could get through it. I have to figure out the setup too, because I'm in a new space, so I just want to figure out what will give me the best lighting. The windows are the back of me, so I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll have to be standing this time, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so filming 2 videos. If you haven't subscribed as yet, subscribe. This is the behind the scenes of the YouTube videos. Okay, this is how I do it. I actually know one of the reasons why I didn't film yesterday, because I was waiting to relax my hair. Usually I don't wait to do those things to film, but you know, I like YouTube and we can't show up anyhow for YouTube, right? For the YouTube videos. So I waited until I had my hair done and everything so that I could film the YouTube video. You must wipe your camera. Look how much clearer. Yeah. Okay. See? Wipe your camera. Are you kidding me? I have to wait until he finishes. Hopefully it's soon to film my video. So much noise. So this day I was invited by Nadia, and we've had a relationship for quite a few years now. She was actually one of the first guest speakers at my first retreat back in 2022, and she's a psychotherapist, and so she has her own membership as well, and so she invited me to talk to her group about staying consistent with health, wellness, all of the things. And we really had a great time and had a great conversation. And we talked all about the things related to staying consistent. And her group is particularly geared towards moms. And so there's quite a bit of overlap because a lot of the women that I work with are also moms as well. So it was really an interesting conversation. And they had really great questions, and we were able to talk about really important things that matter to them as they stay consistent and take care of themselves as they navigate motherhood. Okay, good morning. So once you see this, it's home visit day. So I'm heading up to do that now. I have to stop, one, to get gas, two, I'm stopping at web, so I have something to collect. So I'll do those two before I go. So I'm going up a little early so that I can have, make sure I have time to do those both things. Yeah, so another home visit day. Just including this again in my vlog because it's part of what I do. So we'll see what we could capture today. Hi, so we back. So it's the next day. When I do things, I need to decompress. I thought I would have like updated you all after my visit yesterday, but I didn't. I just didn't. Okay. But yeah, so everything went well. Usually with that visit, I take about 3 hours or so. So it was, so I did the visit and then I left. So that was that day. And usually for those visits, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, in terms of how I schedule things, I schedule it for particular days. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are designated for home visits, scheduled ones. Of course, if things come up in between, I would go. But if in terms of scheduled visits, I designate that for Tuesdays and Thursdays so that it's easier to kind of schedule the other things that I'm doing around around that. Hopefully you're not hearing my sister in the background. Yeah, so that's basically like a good tip in terms of when you do a few different things, it's good to organize things so that it doesn't become confusing, and that's one way that I've learned how to organize things. So there are different things that I do in my practice. So I do the clinical things, I do my coaching, and so different days, different times of days are designated for coaching. When I have calls, application calls, so that everything isn't all mixed up on any day and things are clashing and all of that. So I know Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I don't have any home visits or anything, it's designated to do another activity, whether it's social media or, whatever the case is, coaching, a webinar, a workshop. Sometimes the workshops that I do too, I would put it on a Thursday, because I know that day, once I don't have home visits, then that would be a day I could fit that in. So having designated days and times for different things keeps things organized as well. And those are kind of the things you have to start to think about, especially if you want to go into private practice and if you want to do more than one different type of service as well, that may take you to different places, and doing different things. So yeah, so that was that. And then I went away, so I went to WebSource, and I just got the shorts. So I got some activewear around my birthday, and for some reason I think it's because when I ordered a bra and legging that was the same color, and for some reason when I ordered it, and then when it came, they sent a black leggings that I didn't buy, and they didn't send the blue bra that I wanted. But what I think happened is that I ordered it, and it probably was already sold out, and they didn't have it for me to send, so they just sent something, whatever. Lucky thing the leggings still fit, and I'm still gonna use it, so fine. But then I emailed them, and that's the good thing about customer service, not in Trinidad, no shade, is that they're very gracious and accommodating with mistakes and all of that. So they sent me a gift card. This is from Gymshark, by the way. Yeah, they sent me a gift card that was equivalent to the cost of the bra, and so I just got something else, and this is what I got. So I'm gonna use this to run and walk and that kind of thing, right? So it's a really nice. Tried it on already. It fits well. So excited to use it. The only thing is it may be a little sheer, but I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. Yeah, so I got that. Anything else? So today I'm filming. That's the thing, and I think sometimes I'm really hard on myself about that. One of the things with private practice, building a business, marketing and then content and all of that, it's always a process of like refining. And so today I've kind of through coaching, that was one thing I wanted to talk about. Oh my god, this week I had a coaching session with a membership that I'm in, and it was so eye-opening. And let me tell you, the things that came out of that coaching, the person helping me and guiding me through the question I had, I don't know that I would have come to that realization on my own, or if I would have come to it now. Maybe I would have come to it months or years from now. And that's the thing with coaching. It like quickens up the questions you ask. It kind of quickens the process of you kind of finding the answers and solutions to things. And so that really came out this week. And so I had a question about my content and all of that, and I kind of found a revelation, an epiphany about things about that. So I'm working on that, and how I want to adjust and refine that moving forward. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just happy that I was able to have that session and to ask that question, because you don't know what you don't know. I remember I had went to a workshop where somebody said that you literally don't know what you don't know. And sometimes asking yourself questions or being asked particular questions, gets you to start to uncover the things you don't know, right? So that's why I love coaching, and I love the process of kind of getting people to a point where you're confused, you're overwhelmed, and then you kind of figure out, okay, what is the next step? What I need to do? Because once you feel stuck and overwhelmed, then you don't do anything, right? You kind of feel kind of stagnant, and you may not take any action, because you don't feel like you know what's next, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna work on some content today, and we have a check-in today in the Energy Club. It's the Friday check-in, and I have somebody's renewal is coming up, so I have some emails to send, I have some invoices to send as well. So all of the I think Friday is usually like a big admin day. I review the week. If I have invoices to send, I would do it. If it comes up, yeah, I review content, edit content, all of those things. So yeah, I think that's all. I've been talking for the past 7 minutes. Yeah, that's all I have to say. And one of the things I want to include more in these private practice diaries is like the lifestyle things and the wellness things, because what I am about is always wellness first, not just in the services and the work I do, but also in my life and my journey as well. And so I'm able to keep going and to keep showing up and not to, you know, give up on things, because the point is to always take care of yourself, right? And I think that's something that we miss a lot, is that part of kind of taking care of yourself, because you can't expect to go and not feed in whatever way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be one way or the way I do it, but in terms of feeding yourself in some way. So whether that's coaching, whether that's the exercise, your eating, your rest, you know, hobbies, whatever it is, you know, you always have to keep putting back in, because it's gonna be hard to keep going. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So I'll see you in the next clip. Whatever comes next, I don't know. I can't predict what will be next, but we'll see.